weird.
What's weird?
Libraries remind me of grade school.
That must seem like a really long time ago.
Yeah, let's talk about something else.
Yeah, it's Cuffs. I grew up in the 90s, baby. I was born in the 80s and was raised in the 90s. Come with me. I was raised in the 90s, it was a hell of a decade. Saw the crack epidemic and the AIDS outbreak. The news every day had a story how someone was slain on the basketball court for not giving up his J's. Jordan was king, the Cowboys were America's team. Rap music was the scapegoat for America's change. Nightly news showing our army acting savagely, but yet an art form was blamed for America's barbarity. So who's to blame in the beating of Rodney King by 4 white police officers who got off scot clean? Verdicts lead to violence, looting during the LA riots. Later on, Farrakhan led the march that was 1 million strong. The government killed off the Branch Davidians for having the same weapons they supplied them with. That was the 90s, dirty and grimy, and I thank God I was lucky enough to have survived them. What? Let's take it back to the 90s. Come on. Let's take it back to the 90s. Come on. Let's take it back to the 90s. Come on. Let's take it back to the 90s. Come on. The president smoked weed and got brain, while Giuliani was the mayor of the New York scene. Fuck the Yankees, them bitches won their every ring, but I still rooted for Baltimore. The O's on my team, murder was the thing. DC was its prime capital. They had 500 a year, the police were laughable. OJ and Johnny proved that anything was possible as long as you were rich and your pockets were full. In 93, the first attack happened on the World Trade. Oklahoma was bombed by Tim McVeigh. Nothing was sacred. Maury was hitting his first stages, but Jerry Springer's son had a show for the ages. Tigger was the best host ever up on the basement. Then the show got whacked when they gave it a facelift. There's no replacing growing up 90s. That means that you're down for whatever and you're rugged and grimy. What?